everyone, it's JoJo, and I want to welcome you to my channel. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for watching. Yesterday I did a video that was an altered paper clip. Today I'm going to do another one, and it's going to be very similar to the one that I did yesterday. But I thought that since I'm going to work on this, I would bring y'all along. What you're going to need is a piece of paper, cardstock, that is about 4.5 inches long and about 2 1/8 inch wide. And then I have just some brown craft paper for just to use as in my background. And then I have just a scrap piece of paper. It was actually off of the My Dearest Jane from Relative History. I am a guest designer for them on their design team for this month. So I'm working on doing some different projects with the My Dearest Jane kit. This is actually one of the papers from the kit. It's a beautiful, beautiful kit. So I'm not just doing the altered paper clips, but I thought that as I go along and do different things, I would try to bring everyone along so that way I can show you what I do and how I make it. This is just a piece of ribbon that has been ruffled. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use a little bit of this bling. I got this bling at the Dollar Tree, and it comes on a roll. And then I have a word, and the word I'm going to use is moment. And I just have a couple pieces of lace, and this lace was actually from a curtain. So basically I'm using my scraps. And don't forget, you know, gotta have a paper clip. I almost forgot that one. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this piece of paper here, and I have already inked around my edges. Get it a little bit better in some spots. And then I ink the inside, because I'm going to fold this in half. Try to get it straight. And once it's folded in half, it'll be a paper clip, but when people look at the edge, I didn't want them to see all the white. So then I'm going to take and just do around the top edge with my ink, just to give it a little bit of grunge, antique-ish look. So then I'm going to decide, I think I like this side better for the back. Now I could decorate this side, but I like the paper, and I thought that I would leave it, where do I like that side? I like both sides. I think I'm going to work on this side though. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a scrap piece of paper, and this is 5 inches. And it's about 1 inch wide. So I'm going to take it, and it doesn't have to be ink because nobody's ever going to see it. It's just a scrap. I was going to throw it away. I fold it in half. Now, if you don't have a long piece of scrap and you just have two pieces that are about 2.5 inches, just use that. Then I add my paper clip to it. And I'm going to use my scissors, and I'm going to cut just a little bit of this off. And I'm going to use my glue. I do this different probably than most people. I'm going to take and put my glue on my paper clip. And I want it on the paper around it a little bit. And I got a little bit ahead of myself again. I want to put this piece of, it's just a piece of wax paper in here. And I have found that if I don't do this somehow or another, I get glue on this paper, and then it glues it shut, so it can't be a paper clip. So I'm going to glue this down. I'm going to hold it for a second. Now, when I flip this over, it'll pop back up, but I'm going to put my glue all on this side. And I want it on the paper clip pretty good. I don't want it to come undone. So I'm going to fold this over. And I have these little clips that I got at the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to just put them on here. I normally put them on the fold first, so that way it doesn't get crinkled and leave a gap up here at the top. It makes it tight. So I have this, and it won't take very long for this to dry. So I'm going to lay it aside. And in the meantime, I'm going to get my picture of Jane from the kit. Now, I cut these, or I printed these small. I have the PDF version. So I've cut it, or I've printed them in different sizes. So I just rough cut this. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm going to ink around the edges of her. And then I have a scrap piece of craft paper. You can buy this craft paper at Walmart, and you get, I want to say, like 50 pages for $5 in a little bundle over in the scrapbook. I just put glue on the back. Sorry, I did it off camera. So I'm going to add her here. And then I'm going to take the word moment, put a little bit of glue on here, and I'm going to add it up here at the top. Doesn't have to be straight, because we're not going for absolute perfection here. That's what I like about junk journaling, is it doesn't have to be perfect. I like it to look nice, don't get me wrong. And I'm normally try to be a perfectionist when I make something, but you don't have to on this. Now, I have this rubber eraser, and I have some glue here that I don't want to show. I'm real picky about my glue. I don't like glue spots. Sometimes you can't help it though. But I always have to try. Now, I bought this eraser probably in 2019, and as you can tell, I haven't, and I use it all the time, but it's not like a regular eraser. I haven't used it up. So I'm going to cut around the edges here. Just kind of fussy cut. I'm not going all the way to the edge. I want this brown just to be kind of outlined around here. And then for the word moment, I have these deckled scissors. They're just a pair of cheap deckled scissors. And I'm just going to cut around the edge. Now, if you don't have a pair of these scissors, and you could just tear around the edge. I just like the look sometimes of these. And I'm I'm just darkening that up right there just a little bit. It was a little bit too white. So I'm going to lay those aside. And I'm going to get my paper clip now. I knocked over my bottle of glue. So, I just want to make sure that my wax paper is still going to move. Then I'm going to take a piece of my lace. I'm just going to straighten this out. It's really crooked. And I want to cut it in such a way that I want it to look a little shabby. So I'm going to lay this on here. I think I want to just trim a little bit around it. See, I like it. I don't know if you can see, but when it looks a little shabby, let's see, with this, see the little threads here. I like that look. So it doesn't have to be straight. It can be however you want it to be. I think I'm going to lay it about midways there, and I'll leave some hanging over. So I'm going to put me some glue here and some kind of there in the middle a little bit. And I'm going to take my piece of ribbon and I'm going to lay it down here, across here. And then I'm going to lay this, and I'm just going to kind of give it a layered look there. And then I'm going to take Jane, or from the kit. I think I want to move this over a little bit further. Pull it up. Add a little bit of glue to her. And I'm just going to kind of just drop her right there. Then I'm going to take, I have another piece of, can't even think, sorry. Another piece of lace, and I like this one. So I think that I'm going to glue my word on it. And I'm going to cut a little bit off this lace. And I think I'm going to put the glue right here on my girl. I'm going to add this lace at like a little bit of a diagonal. Put my word a little bit wonky shaped on there. So there we have it. Just as an extra touch, I do believe that I'm going to add a little flower. And this flower was punched out of a piece of the paper on the kit. It's by Relative History. I'm on their design team as a guest. And I'm going to put a link below. So if you want to go over and buy this kit, you can. And you'll get a 10% discount if you use my link that I put below in the description box. They do genealogy and scrapbooking, and I'm telling you, they have beautiful, beautiful papers. A lot of fun. And the thing I like the most about the digital kits is that you don't have to use them just once. I mean, you can print them pages and use them as many times as you want to. And with this kit, I have printed it a couple times because I have some more projects that I plan to do with it. I have had a ball. I love using kits. I love to think outside the box and come up with ideas. And I do watch other people's videos, and sometimes I don't copy them, but I do make things that they've made. I try not to ever copy anybody piece by piece unless it's, you know, like a challenge and that's what you're supposed to do. Got the wrong scissors. Just going to cut that off a little bit there. Add my bling. Pretty, isn't it? So, I'm going to take this out. Yay, the glue's dry. So there we have it. We have our altered paper clip. And you just put it on a pocket or in a tuck spot. And this is, again, a design team project. I'm a guest designer for Relative History. And you can find their link below. And if you use my link, you do get a 10% discount on anything that you buy from their shop. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe. And please feel free to share my video if you'd like. I'm trying to get more subscribers because I would like to do, in fact, I think I'm going to do a 300 giveaway. And I will probably most likely give away a couple of my paper clips if anyone's interested. So thank you so much, and I will be back with more details on my giveaway in my next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.